What's up, team? Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. We are doing our long style roof onslaught. We are taking on all of the roof levels, the level 5 levels. But before we do, I need to show you guys the plant that we saw in a previous episode on this channel. Guys, this is officially your plant. Check it out. Oh, heck yeah, a magnet shroom. We don't have that yet. We're gonna grab the wheelbarrow so we can take it over to our night plant area and yeah, put it in the ground. So it is awake now, which is awesome. We get to have a little look at our new pet plant. Guys, this is awesome. We're kind of following a story through our playthrough of Plants vs. Zombies, and this magnet shroom plays a weird part in it. So it's awake now. It doesn't seem to want water, otherwise I'd make it grow a little bit bigger, but we did it. We have our own official plant for our adventure. Let's jump right in. Level 5, Roof Adventure, Plants vs. Zombies. So the thing is about this level, I don't really know what kind of strategy to expect. Oh, heck yes, it's starting us off with a kernel pult and a flower pot immediately, not to mention a squash, which is going to help a ton here. I kind of want to continue the trend of insta-kill plants and add a potato mine. We're going to need sunflowers desperately, which means I also want to double up on our ability to put them down as fast as possible. Our twin sunflowers, let's see, what else? We got a bungee, so an umbrella leaf, and we can be a little bit creative because we have beat the campaign once through already. We know that we can counter these with these umbrella leaves instead of having to unlock them. We have them unlocked, which is awesome. I don't always prefer to double up on these catapult plants, except I do really like the melon pults, and I'm gonna upgrade them with our winter melon upgrade. That is our assault loadout. Here we go. Level 5-1, we're officially starting our run of the roof. Here we go. So our first sunflower down. A very familiar strategy if you've been watching the channel so far. We have been trying to double up on our producer plants, not only at night, but during the day. And this is going to be kind of a showcase of just standard day levels. The other day levels that we've seen have been in the pool, which does mix up the strategy a little bit. We have to deal with the pool lanes, which means lily pads, and here we are dealing with our flower pots, which, you know, it's not an entirely different strategy overall than just putting these down on the lawn. But the flower pots do mix it up because if we want to shoot straight forward, it greatly benefits us to be here and forward. Otherwise, they're just gonna hit this curved part of the roof and not do anything. We're gonna get our first kernel pult down, and I am putting it in the second lane instead of another lane of sunflowers because I like to have good odds for this butter. The butter is my favorite. You're gonna see me spam this, not only to protect plants, but to get a lead early in the game. We're gonna lose a flower pot, but it's not a big deal. It's in a lane that we're kind of just protecting slowly. And we got really lucky with this kernel pult being in the same lane as our, well, it's not quite our second zombie. I think this is technically our third. But we might not have to waste this potato mine after all. That'd be great. Our first twin sunflower down. We're stacking sun as fast as possible. The thing is, I do want to work these melon pults into our strategy, and if I start putting them too far forward, I might start worrying about their safety. I don't know, maybe we should do a third row, or third column, rather, of sunflowers to help us out. We got corn in every lane, and that is very important, because it's gonna help us stall here. The thing is, now that we have these sunflowers, I think what I'm gonna do is start working on an extra lane of these flower pots. We can definitely use them for traps here, and it's gonna be big. Our first melon pult down, and I don't actually want to put it in that much danger, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna upgrade it immediately to our Is this frost melon? Winter melon? Heck yes. Winter fresh? And convert one of our imitation sunflowers into a real boy. Look at that. Continuing to just get sun as fast as possible. These dual sunflowers are going to help a ton here. Our second melon pulled down. I'm going to go for the middle lane because these can hit 3 lanes at once. I was liking this placement at the time, don't get me wrong, but for our strategy, the best place is going to be in the middle. I think I'm going to mirror that same choice and put one here. So we do have melon control in every lane. But yeah, not too complicated of a shift to our short-term strategy. Ooh, another winter melon. And we have another twin sunflower ready. We're going to make another real boy here down at the bottom. This Plants vs. Zombies playthrough, I promise, will not become more Pinocchio themed than it has to be. A melon in the second row. Because these are the rows and these are the columns. I gotta remember that. For you guys mostly, it doesn't matter for me. I'm just referencing the points that I'm looking at. Oh no! Oh no! Is it too late? It's too late. Okay, well, we sacrificed the corn for no reason as well. Rest in peace, dual sunflower. Oh no! Okay, you know what? We're just gonna put this here and hope that it helps us. They abducted 2 of our sunflowers. What the heck? Okay, well, we got another one. That's great news. And I really want to get another one of these melons because then we'll have one in every lane and that will be very satisfying. Sweet. We're making real boys after all. Only 1 imitation sunflower left. I hope he's not feeling singled out. Yeah, we have passed our first major wave. I kind of got carried away with just narrating what was going on. But if you have not already, think about subscribing. Think about liking the video. Yeah, we passed our first wave. This is level 5-1. We are working our way through all of the Plants vs. Zombies roof levels. This is our level 5 adventure. Ooh, okay, Wintermelon 4, sorry. Acquired. I was meaning to put it in the middle, but I guess we got a little bit of a misclick, and now we have a happy accident down here. It mirrors the top, so I think that's kind of nice for our setup so far. I hope you guys like that. It's funny because it is the same as this back. Yeah, I don't want these winter melons stolen by the crazy bungee zombies any more than they have to be, so maybe we do take advantage of these umbrella plants while we can. Umbrella leaf. And we're just pushing forward. You know, this is a really strong strategy, especially early on in these roof levels. 5-1 after all. It's not going to spam the crazy stuff just yet. But give it time. It definitely will. I know it's looking easy peasy right now. But this roof level will heat up, I promise. Hey, get away from my flower pot. What are you doing? We need this to be relatively symmetrical. Okay, hold up. It's symmetrical. Yeah, there. I did it for you guys. It was worth it. Yeah, that is level 5-1. If you have enjoyed so far, think about doing the things I mentioned earlier. We are moving straight on to 5-2 of our roof adventure. What do we have in addition to what we've seen before? We have a bucket head and we have a pole vaulting zombie. So that's going to mix things up a little bit. We actually are stuck with a 3-peater. And I say stuck because we're going to have to force this into the front of our defense in order to actually use it. If it's shooting the roof, it's not helping us. So let's get a sunflower. Another sunflower. We're definitely gonna need flower pots. This tall nut is a great addition because it can defend. A torch wood, just in case. I liked the mines, and if we're gonna be forced to push forward, I think a chomper is due as well. For our last choice, we're getting the twin sunflower. To boost our sun production, that is our defense. Let's rock. Level 5-2, first sunflower down. Heck yes, it's official. We have begun. We don't have a progress bar yet because the zombies aren't coming, but they will, I promise. I think the roof levels actually give us a little bit extra time before they push, and they are going to push. That is 3 flags. We actually don't have a single catapult plant for this level, which kind of concerns me. I didn't think about this before, but I think we do have enough firepower to make this an interesting run. What we are forced to do, no matter what, is utilize these three-peaters, and if we can't, we are dead in the water. It is unfortunate, but it is very true. Now, actually, I kind of like this play. I think the chomper is going to be the sneaky MVP of this level. Because not only can it insta-kill, it can stay alive and keep helping us after the fact. Now, since we don't have any catapults, there's no reason for me to clog up this back area with anything but sunflowers. So we're gonna see a lot of sun this level, which I'm excited about. I think it's gonna be fun to just have a ton of sun production all at the same time. Now, please survive, potato mine. Yes. Perfect timing. Awesome, awesome. Look at that. Now, we're gonna go with another chomper here. And while I can this, I saw we were able to get a twin sunflower, but I can't commit the time it takes to make that happen just yet. Now we can. We're going to, too. We're going to have to deal with this pole vaulter zombie, but I think I'm going to slow him down just like this, and I really like this strategy because now we don't have to deal with it right away. That, and we got a chomper in our top lane. We're seeing a lot of sun right now, which is great. We have a chomper in 3 out of 5 lanes, which means defense is somewhat available. But what's concerning me is that we're getting close to this first flag. And I don't know how to work around the obstacle of our three-peaters at the moment. Perfect time potato mine, let's go. And we have a chomper in every lane. They should be safe here. We're getting close to the new wave. And I think what we're gonna do is start working on tall nuts. These tall nuts have a long recharge time, and because of that, I'm gonna start putting them in early, even more early than our main offense, which is going to be our three-peaters. Now, hopefully they can shoot over the edge of the roof. If they can't, I'm going to have to rethink this strategy a little bit, but we lucked out because they definitely can. Our sun income is slowly increasing, which I'm happy about. I think I do just spam four columns, I got it, of sunflowers. And our first flag is approaching. If you have not liked and subscribed and are actually enjoying what you're watching so far, please consider doing so. We have reached our first flag. Okay, if one of these chompers gets eaten, you know what they get? They get another chomper right behind it. Tall nut in the middle lane. Protect our walnut. And perfect timing too, as we completely block our pole vaulting zombie's ability entirely. We can start putting repeaters in more of these lanes. We don't have any way to protect against these bungee zombies other than just flat damage. We could make two rows of chompers. Definitely a possibility. However, I think once we start to spam these repeaters, we're going to see an increase in damage that's going to make it difficult for that to happen to us. Our first bucket head. Look at this. I'm a little bit surprised that we have had no issues so far with our defense, and now we are really testing its capabilities. It doesn't seem like we're in too much trouble, but that can change very quickly in the game of Plants vs. Zombies, especially with bungee zombies coming in and abducting not only our twin sunflowers, but very easily our row of defense. Nice. We baited them with a sunflower. I'll take that for sure. Okay. I kind of put that in the wrong lane, but we are not too amiss for it. We can spam these chompers, and I am spacing them out one by one, somewhat accidentally, but it does help because then I don't have to have them in a row. And I'm really hoping that it has enough time to eat this second zombie. That would be the best outcome. Ah. Yes, we're gonna have to deal with that, and we will. There we go. And he ate a double sunflower, which is very unfortunate. But the rest of our defense is recovering, and we are looking A-okay. We're quickly approaching our second flag, which is a little bit concerning considering how things are going. But we finally do have repeaters in all of our lanes, which is a great sign. At least to our ability to hang on. Now the thing is, if any of these chompers start to get taken out, I'm going to start to replace them with torchwoods so we can up the damage of our repeaters. Okay, go ahead and abduct our sunflowers. It is unfortunate, but there's nothing we can do about it with this defense. In front of our tall nuts are gonna go our torchwoods for now. We don't really have to worry about these pogo stick zombies taking them out because they'll just jump right over them and then get stuck on these tall nuts. Everything else will benefit from the damage. Heck yeah. I mean, looking real smooth, if I do say so myself. We're gonna get rid of this chomper again to get a little bit more sun. This strategy feels a little insane, I have to say. Just a little bit, you know. Is it gonna take a tall nut? Oh, man. That's okay. We got another one. And this one is looking a little bit rough, but don't worry, we're gonna have another one on cooldown soon. I gotta replace some of these chompers and put down another torchwood while we can. I think the torchwoods really are going to make a difference as we can defend against some of these more defensive zombies without issue. Okay, repeater gone. I think that's the first repeater they've abducted. I know I'm saying that word a little bit loosely, but they keep stealing them. It's sad. It's the upgraded plants that we've worked so hard on. Okay, another torchwood down. That is 4, and we're putting another chomper in the place of the one that just got taken. Sweet. Oh, dang. Look at this. They have stolen so many of our twin sunflowers. It's actually crazy. Let's put another one down. Put a torchwood down. And, yeah. We're going to first aid our top lane tall nut. And it is looking very refreshed, if I do say so myself. Now, these zombies are going a little slow, which benefits us because I want to beef up that lane as fast as I possibly can. What we're going to do is double up on chompers because I don't have a tall nut on cooldown. And welcome to our final wave of level 5-2. If you have liked so far, consider interacting. And here we go. This is our final lane, or our final wave. Sorry. Ooh, another Zen Garden plant. Let's go. Our second Zen Garden plant for the channel, guys. This is awesome. So I am going to spam some of these chompers because it doesn't really matter to us if they stay alive for long enough to digest these zombies, as long as I can get another one down on cooldown. We're going to first aid this tall nut so it doesn't die. Saved its life. And on cooldown, one more chomper to get us the win. That is level 5-2 complete of our rooftop adventure. Yeah. Let's claim our bag and move on. Into level 5-3. What did it stick us with? We got chompers again. I like them. Flower pots, marigolds. You know what I think we do? We actually go crazy with our chompers. We're gonna rush these as fast as possible. And that means, again, a little bit more sun than just one sunflower can provide. We're gonna double up with our twin sunflowers, get a kernel pult to slow things down, and our melon pult. Is this what we want? There's nothing that is going to steal our plants. I think that's it. Let's rock. Let's do it. Ready, set, plant. Rooftop level 5-3. Let's go. First plant is an imposter. I didn't need to do that, but we got a white sunflower. It kind of looks a little rare. I think it's cool. Anyway, we got enough for a second one. We're going to place a real one down. That is the difference right there. If this was Pokemon, this would be the shiny one. It's a little bit less rare because we can place it down pretty much as we want and not have to worry about running out of them. One thing to note about this level compared to the last is we only have 3 columns of flower pots. So yeah, things are kind of backed up to the corner, if you will, of our defensive position of our roof. On to our second column of sunflowers. This is going fast. We're gonna have to time this potato mine perfectly, and we do. Now, I'm very excited for this chomper strategy. I think it's been fun so far. We got a real boy. Once we can spam them, we are going to, and I don't know how far up this line of columns, defensive line, will push up, but we're gonna have to find out. Having 2 of them would have been super nice against those bungee zombies, because they could have just eaten the bungee zombies off of the other chompers. And I think if you do line up a bunch of them, they can just eat the bungee zombies, so they kind of protect themselves. That's pretty sweet. We have 2 full columns of sunflowers. I'm gonna have to start spamming these flower pots because there's nothing else to do with our sun at the moment. Okay, second doubled up sunflower. Making good use of our sun while we can. It's almost 3 full columns here. Well, I hope you've been enjoying the Plants vs. Zombies if you're watching so far. Yeah, I always do. That's why I mention it. We have a full column for our chompers to start chomping, and 3 full columns of our sunflowers to start sunning. This is great. I'm gonna spam these flower pots. Do I do 4 columns? Is there a reason? Yeah, why not? We're gonna get a ton of sun because I can actually transition into a melon strategy, which would be hilarious if we just start chomping away and then meloning. And yeah, that might actually be the way we go. So, I'm going to continue to spam flower pots. It looks like we're about halfway to the new new flag, the first flag. It seems slow. Does roof seem slow, or is it just the chomper strategy that we're doing? I don't know. Can't quite tell. All right, let's hope that one digests, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna replace it with a new one. Yep. And that is the chomper strategy in full action. Nice. We're about to have full 4 columns of sunflowers. Let's go. And almost a full column of twin sunflowers. So that's great. Our defensive position is fantastic. I do want at least 2 columns of chompers before we transition to our melon strategy, which gives us a lot of time to bank as much sun as we possibly can. I think that I'm gonna start getting winter melons down because we're going to need to time the cooldown correctly to have as many as we want for the end of the game. This is a huge wave of zombies approaching our first flag. If you have enjoyed so far, consider liking and subscribing. Let's see our crazy zombitar get absolutely smacked by our winter melon and our 2 rows of chompers. I don't think he makes it. Do you think he makes it? I don't think he makes it. He didn't make it. And we got another real boy in the back lane. Our brand new twin sunflower. This chomper is going to get eaten, unfortunately, but we can keep up with the onslaught by just replacing them. We're gonna have to replace this top one before the bottom one. Maybe we sacrifice some sunflowers here to stall. All right, let me get this sun before it goes away. And that is oh, he ate the chomper and the flower pot. I was so close. Almost replaced it in time. We're gonna put a winter melon in our top lane. I need a watermelon first. There it is. And continue to put down more chompers, because this is our main damage output at this time, and we cannot sleep on that. Ooh, more twins. There we go, another real boy. I do think it's funny that the the imposter sunflowers just turn into regular twin sunflowers. I wonder if that was like an intentional thing, like they were just like, nah, we don't want to make an imposter double sunflower. We're just gonna make it turn into the regular one. Or if it was just kind of like, yeah, no, it's not gonna be fun to have an extra sunflower just because it's an imposter. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe there's someone to ask. Just put down our 3rd winter melon. That's fantastic. This conehead is on a spree. Look at him just eat all our plants. Anyway, we got a mine there just in case, but I can replace it really quick with another chomper if we need to. I'm gonna put down some more melons because we are finally transitioning into our melon strategy. And yeah, things are going swimmingly on level 5-3. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the roof levels so far. It seems smooth. I know it does, but again, we are on 5-3. We got a ways to go. This is going to go all the way up to 5-9. And in the middle, we're gonna get to see what is the rooftop minigame. So there is that to look forward to at 5-5. At 5-9 is where we will end this. And then our very next follow-up video will be 5-10, our rooftop boss fight, and our entrance into the end of Plants vs. Zombies. A huge wave of zombies is approaching, and this is our second flag. Level 5-3, here we go. I am not worried. I know that's a little much to say, but I mean, considering that we have a winter melon in almost every lane, and at least 2 chompers in every lane as well, because we have the ability to put down more. Nothing's stopping me. Our defense is looking pretty nice, especially against these ladder zombies. We're going to slow them down, chomp them. I don't think the ladder is going to matter at all. And if we are going to go full out melon strategy, goodbye second column of sunflowers. You are being replaced. We need more melons. We need more melon power. It is just a necessary thing at this point. Although, I don't know, our sun deposit is looking pretty nice. Another melon down. We are fully transitioning to our melon strategy. We don't even need any more sun, but we might as well continue to upgrade our capabilities because why not? Another melon. And 5-3 is looking beaten by defenses. We're inching forward. Look at these melons just absolutely slice through these zombies. It's almost like they're playing Fruit Ninja, but backwards? Is that a thing? Can you slice something with a watermelon? Asking for a friend. We're gonna double up our last sunflower in our second column of sunflowers. My goodness, look at this defensive line. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this could chew through anything that Plants vs. Zombies has to send at us. My goodness. Look at that. Just eating them right away. These chompers are great. Overall, I think they're kind of the MVP of these roof levels. We're only at 5-3. And so far for the first, well, 2 out of 3, I guess not the very first level, they have been the MVP. That is our bag, and 5-3 is complete. Let's move on. Heck yes. Ooh, okay, well, We have athletes and pogos, and we have star fruits and melon pults, tall nuts, this for sure, doubling up for sure. Wait, what do we do with these star fruit? Oh my goodness. I'm so concerned right now. My goodness. We're gonna need insta-kills. Chompers? Well, we definitely need a flower pot, and if it's one more that we can have, it's a chomper. Let's rock! Welcome to level 5-4. Heck yes, we are continuing right on with our level 5 playthrough. Our first sunflower is down, and it is a real one this time. I'm gonna see if I can spam some of the real ones because the imitator has this startup animation, and I'm pretty sure it slows the production down just a little bit. So when we can, it's the real ones that we're gonna put down. Potato mine right away so that we can hopefully refresh the recharge time before the second zombie comes, and rinse and repeat. We have begun. What's up, guys? Yeah, hello again. If you're watching so far, I hope you've enjoyed. Yeah. 4 flags is looking a little intimidating if you haven't noticed, but I'm not too worried. And I'm sure you guys are excited to see how this unfolds, because we don't actually have a clear path to getting overpowered just yet. This star fruit is really a mix-up for me. I don't know what to expect. I'm gonna start to spam these flower pots a little bit earlier than we have been. Let's see what else. Flower pots. Yeah. It's exciting to see 4 flags. I think this is going to draw out a little bit, but that's what we want. We want to get overpowered here. And what the difference is going to be between 3 and 4 flags is that we can actually have 2 full rows of winter melons naturally. That sort of craziness. So we have that to look forward to. What I am gonna do is that. Let's go. Let's get a very forward chomper and a potato mine so we can refresh that. 5-4 is going to set us right up for 5-5, of course. That's the very next number. But the thing is that is going to be our mid-level kind of mini-boss level. I'm not sure what to expect. We're gonna find out together. But there is that to look forward to just after this level. Wow, we have a ton of sun. Look at this. Look at this. And I think I'm just going to actually replace that column as we get sun. It seems a little like a waste, considering I am getting rid of sunflowers that we would otherwise be getting sun from, but I think that defensive position for our melon pults is going to be important. Spam the sun. All right, another melon down, another sunflower down. And another chomper if I can afford one right away. Heck yes, look at that. We are off to a great start. Now, I forgot our twin sunflower, and that is another big reason why we are spamming regular sunflowers the way we are. It's not the biggest problem, but it does mean replacing things as we go. And don't you worry, I have a plan for this cone head. I wonder if they can eat the flower pot from underneath the squash. Can that happen? Maybe we should test that. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't test that. Maybe that's something that we just find out naturally. Okay. And I don't want to waste our star fruit, so I think what I'm gonna do once we do get these lanes of melons going, or column, it's a column. We got our column of melons finally. I'm gonna start putting star fruit in the front so we can see what this strategy is like full force. Our third winter melon down and our first flag. If you've liked what you've seen so far, consider liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching. We are completing our first flag of level 5-4. I guess we have a full column of melons. That's awesome. Another sunflower down. Now we have the ability to do 3 insta-kills at once, and of course the chomper will refresh itself, so that is an insta-kill that is going to come back. But instead of spamming chompers right away, I actually want to get some of these starfruit going while we can. This is going to be weird. I don't think I've ever used starfruit intentionally on roof, unless it was randomized, like in these first 3. So this is going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to change our overall strategy too much. We are still using winter melons, and I do know how powerful those are. But it's going to look strange up on the roof. That's for sure. Okay, we're going to get rid of this chomper. We don't need it. A winter melon down at the bottom would be really nice, especially with this pogo, but I think these melons got it. We're good. I'm gonna keep spamming these starfruit and flower pots. And we got a winter melon in every lane. Look at that. We haven't even made it to our second flag yet. This is nuts. This is going to be the winter melon starfruit strategy. Very strange. Very strange. And we are approaching, or rather, a huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our second flag of level 5-4. Heck yes. A starfruit in nearly every lane. A row. My goodness. And what does this athlete have to bring? Not too much. We squashed him. Pun intended. Should I see if it can even make it? Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna put a starfruit here too. I think they shoot downward. Yeah. We're gonna double up on our winter melons in that lane. Okay, come on, starfruit survive. Let's go. This is the sole survivor starfruit right here. We need to protect it at all costs. Oh my goodness. It survived an attack from an athlete zombie. Can you imagine? Well, we have diverted a little bit away from putting a starfruit in every row, but I don't think that it slowed us down very much, because now we do. Look at that. It's even shaped crazy. Another athlete down. Another 100 in-game Plants vs. Zombies money. And we continue on with our second column of starfruit. Look at that. The winter melon just refreshed. So we are up to 2 in our second column. Man, this defense looks gnarly, I have to say. This could probably stand up to just about anything Plants vs. Zombies has to throw at us. And we're mixing it up with these starfruit. It looks so crazy. Like, what? If you do this strategy intentionally, you're insane. I don't know. Starfruit was not my first choice and probably would not be in the future, but respect where respect is due, because it's actually working out pretty great. They attack in so many lanes that it's worth it. And that is 2 full columns of starfruit. I think I just start getting rid of some of these sunflowers. There's no reason to keep spamming them. We do have 1,500, and after seeing how much we ended with last level, I'm not worried about running out. Wow, this is a crazy strategy. Look at this. I don't know if I can put the starfruit any further back than that either, so that's our maximum 3 columns. Oh my gosh, look at us. We're just tearing through this final flag of level 5-4. This is nuts. Nearly 3 full columns of starfruit, nearly 3 full columns of winter melons, and we are looking a little overpowered. Yes, that's 3 for the last flag. Heck yes. And nearly 2 full columns of winter melons. Oh, are we gonna get it before the game's over? I don't know. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our final flag of level 4. I hope you're enjoying so far. Let's see how this plays out. We got our Zombitar coming in. Bungie's dropping zombies left and right. It doesn't matter. The starfruit take them all out, and here we go. We're tearing into the lane here. Everything but the athlete zombies is struggling, and without any issue at all. That is the end of level 5-4. Before we claim our bag, let's make it symmetrical and onward to our mini boss level 5-5. Here we come. I have to warn you, you are going to hate this next level. Why? Because it's a non-stop Bungee zombie after Bungee zombie. I hate those confounded Bungees. I hate them. Hate them with a passion and a vengeance. A whoop-a-dee-doo. Here come those idiots now. Okay, guys, level 5-5. Yeah, here we go. Lots of bungees incoming, apparently. I wonder what it's gonna give us to keep up. So we do want to use these flower pots because these flower pots are actually going to give us more if we use them. I don't know if that was a waste, getting rid of that cherry bomb right away, but I think the overall strategy is actually to use them quickly so that you get more of them. Okay, we're gonna start hanging onto these flower pots so we get less of them. But a chomper is going to go into this pumpkin, and here we go. Our defense begins. Another flower pot, another chomper, and another pumpkin. I am a little bit less afraid of this one dying than I am this one. So we're gonna go with that. Another chomper, another lane. And we may have to just cherry bomb all of these zombies. That's fine. So we can actually hang on to a couple of these cherry bombs, and I think that's going to benefit us here. We should definitely do that. The good news is we have a chomper in every lane, so the cherry bombs are less of a necessity than they ever were before. Oh, look at this. We got a cherry bomb. And a perfect place to put it. Chomper going down. Chomper going down. Pumpkin going down. We're going crazy. Look at this. 2 chompers in just about every lane that has zombies in it. A very forward-placed flower pot and another chomper to back it up. I feel like that was a waste of our chomper, but with the bungee zombies dropping zombies in lanes that aren't just... Oh my goodness, yeah, we're gonna have to cherry bomb this. That aren't just forward. We're gonna have to take care of zombies that are all over the place. Okay, we have 2 cherry bombs stockpiled, and I think our strategy of using them quickly is paying off. As long as we don't stockpile too many, we get a lot of them. Okay, so we're gonna sacrifice those. Oh, yes, it was worth it, I think. I don't know. Cherry bomb. Boom. Chompers. Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, this zombie got outplayed. That was crazy. Let's get another flower pot up close and personal. And we got a pumpkin to protect it. I think we did just survive our first official flag of level 5-5. Consider liking and subscribing. This is our mini boss level. Bungee madness? Bungee craziness? I don't know. Something in the middle. But with all these chompers, I'm not too afraid of these bucket heads. I do want a flower pot, though. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Ah, I was hoping that'd take out more zombies than it actually did, but here we are. It's all good. We're gonna get 2 pumpkins down. The rest of that lane looks good. I know it is kind of scary that they're pushing up so far, but I think what I'm gonna do is let them munch on that a little bit, and boom, our problem is solved. Thank you, Cherry Bomb. Let's get some more of those. And 3 chompers in that lane. I don't think we need to panic here. We got a chocolate bar. Heck yes. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Oh, actually, hey, I like this play. There we go. And boom. That is 2 bucket heads with 1 cherry bomb, and I think that is worth it. Boom. And another big cherry bomb to prep us for our second flag of level 5-5. We're going to let these zombies slowly walk down so I can refresh some of these drops. Wait, is that a strategy here? I could keep them alive and just get a bunch of them, but I don't think it's worth it. We're gonna go right into our second flag. Munch. A huge wave is going to approach, and we are right into our second flag of 5-5. Do I save the flower pots? Yes, I think I saved the flower pots. The reason why? You never know how far back the defense is going to need to go. Let's protect that chomper with another chomper. My goodness, it's a chomping frenzy. It seems like the chomper was the choice, not only from the game, but also just in general for roof levels. Boom and boom. 2 of our cherry bombs gone. We're gonna start to get more of those in the near future, finally, because we are using them. Okay, this is going to give us 2 bucket head kills. Nice. And we're pretty much fully refreshed on plants. Look at this. We were just almost full, and now here we are almost empty. I'm gonna hang on to these flower pots so we get less of them. We're gonna need offense here, and quickly. You know what? We're gonna blow them up. Boom. I know we only got 1, but we're gonna get more. I'm not worried about it. Put down another chomper, another pumpkin, and we're looking relatively safe. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's not on fire, I promise. Boom. Most of those zombies taken care of, more chompers down, and this is looking pretty full, at least the playing field. I kind of want this one to get eaten. Yeah, boom. Okay. And by the time it matters, they're going to be able to eat that one. Let's get some more chompers down. Ooh, we need a cherry bomb, and quick. That's not looking good. Okay, we're gonna have to defensive cherry bomb here. I don't like doing that because it basically means that this lane is due to be eaten. And look at that, the 1 flower pot that they took at the beginning is starting to be the difference. Boom. Not the very beginning. I think the beginning of the second flag or something, but yeah, it's beginning to be the difference between us surviving and not. Wow, we're prepped. The final flag of level 5-5. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. Oh my god, look at this. Wow, we're gonna have to get some huge cherry bombs here. Boom. Boom. Chomper. Cherry bomb. And that might just be the final nail in the coffin for level 5-5. A chomper to boot, and let's grab our bag. That was our mini boss level 5-5, our conveyor belt level. That was a lot of fun. It was like Bungee Madness. Anyway, here we go. Whoa, catapult zombie. That's new. What can we do about catapult zombie? Well, we have a jalapeno, but if it wants to give us a cherry bomb, let's go ahead and take advantage of that. We're gonna double up again on sunflowers because we need sun. We're using cherry bombs. Are you kidding? So let's grab ourselves an imitator sunflower, a twin sunflower, and take a second look. I think corn's big here. Corn's big here. And if we're gonna do corn, should we do a cob cannon? That would be crazy. Let's get the option. We're also gonna get a pumpkin because I like that, and a jalapeno. We don't have anything to blow things up immediately. Let's switch out this pumpkin for a potato mine, and let's rock. Level 5-6, coming right off of our conveyor belt level. Heck yes, our first sunflower down, and no zombie progress to be had. Our second sunflower. Yeah. These longer style Plants vs. Zombies videos, they're
Are coming.
they're kind of going well, at least in terms of how you guys are receiving them and how I'm enjoying making them. So it's kind of lining up in that way. And that's why I'm excited to not only share this with you guys, but to make it. It's pretty sweet. Our first potato mine down, our first zombie taken care of from a distance, our first twin sunflower confirmed. That's crazy. We usually don't do a twin sunflower that quickly. Did we just end up with a ton of sun for some reason? Anyway, we have enough for a second potato mine here, and I think what I'm gonna do is actually move it up. We have just enough space to get that potato mine up and armed. Since we're using corn cobs and cob cannons, I can't place the corn as far back as I usually like to and feel good about it. So what I'm gonna do is start to play off of the space that we have and double up our corn instead of spreading them out as much. Now, this is gonna slow down our initial defense a little bit, but I really don't think that it is going to be a problem. Working on our third column of sunflowers, staying focused. Clicking away. Oh, we never completed our second column. Well, there's that. And we got a corn kernel launcher in that lane. Let's go. I think that one corn takes care of that, and I can also put a potato mine in here. Oh, that's too far. Okay, no. We're just gonna blow you up, I don't care. We have enough to recoup it. Let's see. A flower pot ASAP would be very nice. Yeah, there we go. So problem solved up top. I think, I hope we might have to put a sacrifice in front of it, and I'm okay with that. Ooh, okay. My hand slipped. No, no. We're gonna lose sun here. Oh no. Hey, we didn't need a sacrifice after all. That's great. Okay, well, we continue. Nothing bad happened. That's great. But I am going to do this to take care of him. Put a corn kernel launcher in its place, and we have one in every lane now. That's great news. Let's see, now we focus on sun like nothing else, because we're gonna start to look for cob cannons and twin sunflowers as soon as we can refresh them. Cob cannon, oh my gosh, we got one. We haven't even got to the first flag. We have a cob cannon before the first flag. Oh my gosh, this double sunflower with the imitator and the twin sunflower strategy is just absolutely insane. We have one already? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna cherry bomb this. I don't want to deal with it. There we go. And while I'm not freaking out about our cob cannon, I need to make sure that our other kernel pults don't get killed. Because it seems like that's what's happening. Oh my gosh, take him out, please. Oh, we can have 2 kernel pults. Oh my god, we have 2 cob cannons. We have 2 cob cannons for the first wave. If you're watching so far, if you've enjoyed anything so far, consider liking and subscribing. Welcome to our first flag of level 4-6. We're gonna set off our cob cannon. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we might be okay for a while. Here's what we're gonna do. Get out of here. Don't take out our twin sunflower. What the heck? Well, we're overpowered. That's great. We're just gonna take advantage of this while we can. We took out our first catapult zombie. They target the back lane first and work forward, so the zombies can kind of like... Oh, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it. Oh my God, we have to protect these things. Oh no. Okay, hold up. Yeah, okay, hold up. Jeez, I'm not used to actually using these things. They're so overpowered, but they're so moody. My goodness. Maybe we just do 2 lanes of them? Okay, jalapeno, I don't want to deal with you. Put a sunflower back in its place. We need to protect these cob cannons because I'm not using them very effectively. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, but we can have a 4th one, so it's all good. And we predicted where the catapult zombie was going to show up. So that is a huge plus as well. We need to protect this corn cob cannon. Oh my God. Okay. This is awesome. Now we're just launching missiles. I don't think I've ever played Roof like this before. This is brand new for me. Clearly, I'm basically throwing at this point. These cob cannons are literally 1 step away from just getting obliterated. Okay. Okay, come on. There we go. Yep. Boom. Holy crap. Holy cob. And that's a dub right there. That's a Fortnite victory. Boom. Yeah, missiles raining down from the sky. You can't get more overpowered than that. Anyway, now that we're done prepping for our second flag appearing, we have a corncob cannon in every row ready to go. I think what we're gonna do is just preemptively set these off. Welcome to our second flag. If you have liked so far, consider liking and subscribing. This is our corncob cannon extravaganza, I guess. It's really turned into a focus on the corncob cannon. I don't know how this happened, but here we are. Boom, another one. Gimme. No way. No way we're just gonna have corncob cannons forever. Corncob cannons forever. Oh my God. Look at this. So I can literally just nuke the lane the whole time? What? I'm freaking out about this strategy, guys. This is nuts. Okay, let me know if this is a strategy that you've used yourself, that you use to beat Roof for the first time, that you just casually use in general when you want the game to be ultra easy. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, we're about to round out the final flag of 5-6, and I'm literally shooting corncob missiles. Okay, yeah, amazing. Here's another one. Now we have, what, 6, 7, 8 corncob missiles to shoot at any time? This is fantastic. It's like cherry bombs for free forever. No way. Well, I should probably stop freaking out about it. We gotta lock in. We gotta get to the end of this. We are nearly at the final flag of level 5-6. Heck yes. Wow, this is nuts. We have so many cob cannons. And yeah, I can just stall here, actually. Might as well. Let's get another cob cannon for the final flag. Heck yes, there it is. We have 9. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 cob cannons. That's 8 cherry bombs for the huge wave of zombies approaching. Level 5-6. This is the final flag. Let's blow it up with our crazy cob cannon strategy. I'm just gonna shoot them all off at the same time. And yeah, we should be good. Jalapeno. And that's it. Let's launch the last one and grab our bag while it explodes. Get some popcorn for the win and move on to level 5-7. Our rooftop adventure continues. This time we have the chomper and the squash, a pretty basic strategy considering the strategies we've been using. I don't want to go corncob cannon again because that was just nuts. It basically took over our entire strategy. And if we're going to use it again, we're going to save it just a little bit longer because we're getting closer and closer towards the end of our roof levels. That being said, we're going to grab a corn, a sunflower, another sunflower, a twin sunflower, and, because I think it's fun, an umbrella leaf, and for the variety, a repeater. Let's rock. Here we go. Ready, set, plant. This is 5-7. Hope you guys have enjoyed so far. Our first sunflower is down, and our first sun collected. Second sunflower very soon. There it is. And we're going to get our bar coming up in just a fraction of a moment. Look at that. 4 flags. Intimidating? I think not. But the major difference is that we have to deal with not having a potato mine for these first couple steps. I think what we do to counteract that issue is just start placing flower pots immediately and filling those flower pot spots with our repeaters as soon as we can. A full column of sunflowers down, an imitator going in. We are starting to outpace the recharge time of the sunflower, which is great news. Right now, I'm just waiting on this squash to refresh. I kind of want to put a repeater in that empty flower pot and see how it goes, but that twin sunflower looks too promising. Anyway, squash down. I'm going to have to put a kernel pult in this lane to compensate for our recharge timer on our squash. A double butter right off the bat. That is a good sign from our first kernel pult. Okay. I'm starting to save here. We have 2 columns, and we are pacing up in sun collected. A repeater down, not a three-peater. Repeater down, our first repeater of the run. I'm gonna get another flower pot down and a squash ready to go. We need more sunflowers, and we need them fast. Things are ramping up here. Okay, we need a kernel pulse. That's all good. Sunflower. And I'm putting extra flower pots in front of these kernel pults. I want to make sure that we have the space we need for these sunflowers to go down. And if I'm replacing some of the spots with kernel pults, well, they got to go somewhere else. Okay. We can put a repeater down, but I actually want to put it in the top here. If it gets scary, we're going to put a squash down. We're going to put a squash down here, so it better not get scary. It's getting scary, guys. No! Our second repeater absolutely obliterated. That's so sad. Okay, anyway. Maybe we should focus on getting kernel pults. But I don't think we need to change that much about our overall strategy just yet. I think we're doing fine here, guys. Get another twin sunflower. Boom. And boom. Kernel pults. You know what? Screw it. We have a kernel pult in that lane. I'm going repeater. Oh, man. I kind of wasn't paying attention to this lane. So, there we go. Let's deal with it. And we are dealing with it. Okay. Fantastic. These chompers are really the MVP of Roof so far. I don't know what else to say. They have been consistently the plant to keep us pushing on here. I do also want to protect these plants. We're getting close to a flag, which means that there is going to be bungee zombies coming very soon. Let's see if the umbrella plant can outplay them. Let's see, guys. Here we go. Another repeater down. We're doing well on defense so far, but we are kind of on a back foot. Not really bad, but we are a little bit. We're protecting things now. Okay. I kind of have to move things around a little bit there because I don't like the placement, but we're fine in general. Get a repeater down. I'm a little bit concerned, but I think we're gonna go Chomper away. We're gonna get rid of Chomper. Do this, do this, do this. Do this, do this. Boom. We're still building out our farm even while all of this craziness is going on because we're gonna need it. We just do. Okay, squash that. Great. Sweet. And we outplayed the bungees. Look at that. We're doing fine. Get a repeater down here. Yes, and we are protected from the nonsense of bungees. Let's go. Some strategic umbrella plant placement. Some umbrella leaf placement, I should say. We're embracing the repeaters at this point. That is the goal. But otherwise, this strategy is not going to change too much for now. Maybe it should. Maybe it should. Maybe we need double corn. Always use double corn. Okay, well, I like that. I like that. Wow, I totally forgot to call out the first flag. We just ripped through it. Maybe that was why we were struggling so hard. But we are approaching our second flag. And yeah, if you have enjoyed yourself so far, consider liking and subscribing. We are fully embracing this crazy strat with repeaters in the front and corn in the back. We got twin sunflowers for the sunshine and butter coming in to slow things down when we need it. Man, if I keep going at this rate, I'm gonna have to dig up this twin sunflower. But the umbrella plants are so huge right now. They have saved so many of our plants that I don't really know what we'd be doing without them. A diamond to drop? That's awesome. I think that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, so that's pretty lucky. Okay, if I can slow this down just enough, I'm gonna put a squash here. Never mind, I'm just putting the squash there anyway, and we got a chocolate bar out of it, which I am excited about. Get another flower pot down. That guy should die right away. But at the very least, sacrificing a little bit of damage on this flower pot instead of losing another twin sunflower is a big deal. Wow, so the leaves block the catapult zombies outright. This is huge. That was actually such a good choice for the umbrella plants. Well, our defense looks ready to go. This is great. And we're gonna make a real boy here at the bottom. Get rid of this twin sunflower. We're gonna need another kernel pult just in case. And for the heck of it, let's get more repeaters. Now, this is only gonna work in the lanes that we don't have the umbrella plants in, obviously. But it's definitely worth it, and we are perfectly placed to have them shoot over the edge of this roof. Wow, the cooldown on them is fast too. This is great. Heck yes, look at us tearing through this wave. Now we are working towards the final wave. The third wave was kind of here and gone. Doink. Yeah, actually, the two MVPs of Roof so far have been the Chomper and the Umbrella Leaf. This is nuts. The Imposter Plant comes in third, and I think if you're gonna say that, the Sunflower and the Twin Sunflower share that third spot. Look at this, tearing through the wave. Pea shooters on the roof. And we haven't used a cabbage pult like a single time, so. I don't know, I feel like for me, especially, cabbage pult never really gets the love it deserves. And our second Zen Garden plant. Guys, we got 2. In theory, we could get 4 by the end of this roof level section. So, who knows? We could have some more plants to show off. I'm surprised we got the magnet shroom. That seems a little bit rare considering that we've been getting mostly day plants and, nothing exciting out of it. We're gonna have to replace that because the umbrella leaves don't quite protect this front lane of repeaters. But it's okay. We don't entirely need them to. And what we can do with the squash here is save ourselves the headache of dealing with it any other way. Sweet. That was the final flag of level 5-7. I'm just gonna kind of let these zombies do their thing for just a second. We're waiting for either the squash or for them to get taken out naturally. Of course, I could do the chomper, but what fun is that when we've been using repeaters the whole level? After the chompers, we did use the chompers. But yeah, oh, okay. Well, we got our first Gargantuar sighting. Heck yes. Is that something to be excited for? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out because the Gargantuar could make or break a lot of the defenses we choose to use. But since this is 5-8, we're not gonna have to worry about it for too long before we have a fix. So we're definitely gonna need sunshine. Double sunflower, twin sunflower. We have a jalapeno already, which is great. The rest of the zombies are looking a little weak, and that's great news. We're gonna use the kernel pult, and I think that the kernel pult alone should be able to deal with most of this offense. So let's get a squash, a flower pot, and the cob cannon. Okay. I mean, I really don't want to rely on the cob cannon on this level, but it's pretty fun. Might as well. And actually, since it shoots up into the air, we don't have to put the kernel pults as far forward as I originally thought we had to. Anyway, welcome to level 5-8. Our first and second sunflower are down. We are right into the mix. In comes our first zombie. And I'm looking to put this squash down as fast as I possibly can. Sweet. Now, the craziest thing about these last couple runs is that I have just stalled a little bit around this period, mostly on accident, but I ended up with enough sun for a twin sunflower. So I think we're just gonna do that intentionally with 4 sunflowers here. Boom, 4 sunflowers, our first twin sunflower. It has slowed our sunflower production down slightly, but I wouldn't actually say that it's doing too much negative when we're going to get double the entire match because of it. Working on our second column of sunflowers. We're going to get gargantuars for the first time, guys, and it is a little bit scary. I didn't think about using nighttime plants with our coffee bean choice in the middle. I kind of slept on that. I did not really think about using like a doomshroom or something, but that would be amazing here. That would be amazing. But, oh well. We're going to finish up our second column of sunflowers anyway and put our second twin sunflower down on cooldown, which is awesome. That's sweet. 2 twin sunflowers on cooldown right off the start of the match. I have to say, that is a good feeling. We're going to double up on these corn because, well, we're basically getting ready for cob cannons. I don't want to rely on them, but honestly, like thinking about it more and thinking about the gargantuars that we're going to have to deal with, it might be useful just committing to it because overall, the strategy of what we have in terms of seeds is kind of explosive. And I think we should take advantage of it. But it is about now when I'm thinking like, do I just save for a cob cannon? Should I? I think we do. There it is. All right, well, that mixes things up just a little bit here. I'm gonna put this, okay. Well, a little bit of a misplay. I'm sad because it's gonna force me to have to deal, oh wait, no, cob cannon for the win, perfect. Okay, well, we are good. We are more than good. We are corn cob cannoned. And this strategy is going to start getting real crazy real fast. That squash is going to take out that zombie before it eats our flower pot. Just great news. Now, there is a little bit of a lull at the moment. The action has slowed, but that just means that our first flag is coming soon. And wow, we already have a corn cob cannon. Look, it's ready to go. We could get another one. Hold up, can we get 2 corn cob cannons for our first flag here? Yes, we can. My goodness, look at this. Okay, well, heck yeah, that's great. And we're gonna take out that cone head and, ooh, hey, stop eating my corn, man. And this one. Okay, well, we're going into the first wave without our corn cob cannons available. However, I don't think it's gonna slow us down, and we do have a jalapeno to support them. We nearly have every lane taken care of, nearly. And there it is. So, because we basically have 2 columns of corn, we should be pretty protected here. I'm hoping that that gets both. Nice. And I want to use this in the center here. So, first flag has been complete. If you're liking so far, consider liking and subscribing. Onward we go. 2 corn cob cannons. Now we have 3. Wow, we have 3. That's crazy. Let's see. I'm just gonna jalapeno this because I don't want to deal with it, and this because, yeah, perfect solution. Get another column going. Now, I do want to put corn in this. We're gonna start to work on our corn cob cannon control, which means protecting them a little bit for the time being. Otherwise, we're just chilling. We basically have 3 on-command cherry bombs that we can put anywhere on the map. which is a little overpowered. And we're getting pretty used to it now. It's so funny. We're just launching missiles. This is awesome. Yeah, this is a great way to play Roof. If you have access to the cherry, the cherry bomb launcher, the corn cob launcher, the corn cob cannon, please use it. It's actually nuts. This is crazy. Yeah, like we're approaching the second flag, no problem at all. Oh, hey, our first Gargantuar. We're gonna shoot these off. Boom. Uh-oh, no. No! It ate our corn cob cannon. Oh my gosh. The Gargantuars are demonic, dude. They're deviant. What? Oh, man. Okay, well, now I'm gonna have to waste this cooldown. That's so sad. Hold up. We got another one. Yes, we do. And we are fine. We're fine. Okay, hold up. Hold up. We're fine, right? We're fine? Oh my gosh, do they just have barely any health? We're fine. That was great. Okay, so we killed the Gargantuar, no problem. But then it threw its little minion thing and then ate our corncob cannon. So was it a good trade-off? I don't know. It set us back a little bit. Okay, so corncob cannon here, corncob cannon here. And then corncob cannon, boom. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Well, we almost have 2 full columns of twin sunflowers, a full column of corncob cannons. Working on our second. Oh, wow. Was that the whole wave? That was 5-8? Wave, like flag 2? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, okay. Once we get better at actually aiming and maintaining these cob cannons, this strategy is just crazy powerful. Okay, take out the top there. Yeah, no problem. Look at this. Another corncob cannon. Let's go. Okay, so you're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there. And we're gonna clear the whole wave. Fantastic. Look at this. Yeah, I'm really liking these corncob cannons. Well, guys, if you're liking this series, please consider interacting with any of this stuff. We're getting close to the end of this long playthrough, considering that it is 5-8 out of 9 levels that we're going to be playing. So once this is over, we got one more. And that's the end of this video. So, yeah. If you're liking it, let me know. Corncob cannons are nuts. Corncob cannons are nuts. This is something else. I really have never relied on this strategy the way that I am right now. And with the twin sunflowers, it literally is completely unleashed. I don't think we've had any issues at all. I'm just gonna preemptively launch that. Yes! We got an achievement, guys! Popcorn party, let's go! Hell yeah! We killed 2 Gargantuars with corncob cannon rockets. That's awesome. Well, achievement unlocked. A huge wave of zombies is approaching. The final wave has begun. And let's go crazy with these corncob cannons. Anyway, oh, it didn't go off. It didn't go off. Well, that's okay because this one will. Yes! We killed 3 Gargantuars with corncob cannons. Anyway, that is the end of the final flag of 5-8 and 5-8. Wow, we had a lot of corncob rockets. On to 5-9, our final level for this video. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I really have had a great time so far. Let's jump right into this next level. We need all the sun we can get. I liked the corncob rockets a lot, but we can't spam them. I said I wouldn't spam them. So what do we do? I think we go full explosion. Oh my God, this is nuts. Wait, is there another one? We're gonna do chomper. Oh crap. Okay, we can't forget the flower pot. Yeah, flower pot. We're full explosion. Okay, this is either gonna work or not work. Let's find out. Here we go, guys. Level 5-9, our last level of our roof level adventure. It has been a lot of fun so far, and we are ending with a bang. We have a super duper explosive loadout to try and survive this final level. I said that I would not spam corncob cannons, and true to my word, I will not be. This final level, 5-9, has 4 flags, and we're going to be surviving them with explosives. Explosives, starfruit, and cacti, which, you know, may or may not help very much, considering the fact that we have to put them pretty close to the front of this playing field. The benefit of having all explosives is that the beginning of the game is going to be very easy for us. We're just going to blow up zombies as they come. These are going to be insta-kills while we absolutely spam sun-producing plants. I should have been spamming the flower pots a little bit more. That would have been like the meta strategy here, if you will. Now, we have a little bit of flexibility. I'm going to do that. And just continue to plant sunflowers as fast as possible, really. Twin sunflower, we just hit 3 full columns of sunflowers. We are absolutely spamming them, and that is the result of us having access to explosives the way we do. We haven't had to deal with any sort of complication related to taking out these zombies so far, and because of that, we have full access to all of the sun stuff we can get our hands on. Let's get another sunflower down, another sunflower down. We are at 4 columns of sunflowers before the first flag. Let's go. Should we do 5? Should we do 5? Oh my gosh, should we do 5? Now that's a question to be asking. I'm gonna jalapeno this, twin sunflower this, pick up this sun. We really should think about putting starfruit down. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, this strategy is gonna get really crazy here. I'm gonna try and keep it going because we're gonna have to go at a crazy pace for just a second. I'm gonna bomb this. Okay, come on, flower pot. We're just gonna do this. That's fine. Starfruit, that's fine. Boom, and then I might need an insta-kill for that lane. We'll see. Yeah, I do. Okay. It's okay. We're good. Sweet. And we are golden. Look at that. Holy crap. Do we have a lot of sunflowers. Look at this. Now we're relying fully on explosives. So when zombies start to come, we got to be able to deal with them with these explosives. Otherwise, they're just going to eat our line of defense and that's it. But we're flexible because we can bank sun really fast. Okay, you just want to eat the plants. That's fine. You know what? Just eat the plants. Okay, our first wave of zombies is approaching. If you've enjoyed so far, please consider liking and subscribing. This is our last level of level 5, the roof levels. Yeah, here we go. Right into it. We're using explosives and starfruit. Look at the amount of sun that we're just kind of sitting on. I want to build out this second column of starfruit, but it is giving me so much trouble with these cone heads. Come on. Come on. And I should stop trying to attack them directly with the starfruit. I think that's what my real issue is here. This, okay. I'm just gonna bomb this because it's gonna get rid of two things that I don't want to deal with otherwise. Okay, we're just gonna deal with that. Yeah, we're gonna be face tanking a lot of these shenanigans because we're basically super flexible because of the amount of sun and the explosives that we have. But it does come at the cost of the consistency of this strategy. I'm gonna have to play pretty actively here. Let's do that. Yes. Boom. Great. Maybe I should just start jalapenoing some of these, like preemptively. I don't know, dude. What do I do? Okay, so he's gonna jump over that. Or that's gonna happen. Okay, cool. Yeah, explosives for the win. Explosives forever. We're just nuking everything. Okay, what's gonna happen here? I don't know. What could happen? Pink. Yeah, nice try. Okay. So explosives forever. That's the strategy here. And try to get this second column of starfruit and eventually fail. No matter what. It seems like we've never been able to actually have the full second column. Okay, get out of here. Don't take out my twin sunflower. I'm gonna need that. Another starfruit. Oh, we're getting close to these two columns of starfruit here. This is sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna cherry bomb this. Starfruit. Oh, our third. Yes, our third Zen Garden plant of this run. Let's go. Our roof level plants. We're gonna have to check them all out at the same time in the next episode when we beat the boss. So stay tuned. There's at least 3 Zen Garden plants to look forward to. This is awesome. Okay, take the flower pot. Take the flower pot. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Did not take the flower pot, so that's great. It did take a twin sunflower, but we're all right with that. We have 4,250 sun with a very explosive loadout and... okay. Jalapeno. Problem solved. I was trying to do that a little bit sooner, but it was not working with me, guys. Here we go. Okay, cherry bomb this. Explosives. We're really leaning into it. This is crazy. We're gonna have to see how much sun we can actually end the match with. Yeah, comment right now what amount of sun you think we're gonna end the match with. Right now, right now, right now. It's gotta be right now. We're halfway through the final match. It's gotta be right now. If it's any other time, you're cheating. It's gotta be right now. We're gonna beat 4-9 with just explosives. I'm telling you, this strategy is nuts, but it's working out so far. Are we gonna have to deal with gargantuars? Think back, see if you remember. Maybe the explosives will pay off. Okay, another flower pot, another star fruit. Maintaining this 2 rows of star fruit has been big. Okay, we got another twin, but I'm just gonna nuke that. Yes, look at all the sun. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. I'm not gonna stop farming here. I'm not gonna stop farming. If we stop farming, we lose, basically. Not really, not really. I mean, at this point, we have enough sun to basically survive no matter what. But instead of accepting that as our fate, we're gonna try and run up this number as high as we can get it. We have 2 more flags. So yeah, again, if you haven't commented yet, comment your guess. Comment your guess. Here we go. Oh, I wish I had a cherry bomb to just take out all this stuff at the same time. Okay. Wow, you're giving me some trouble. Well, hello to you too, Buckethead. Oh, we're missing a sunflower back here. All right, you know what? You get the squash. You get the squash. Oh no, it's stealing my sun. You get the squash. And now we have a full column of starfruit again. It's going to steal one of our sunflowers. But at this point, we're just getting used to the bungee zombies stealing our sunflowers. Seems like the thing that's always happening at this point. Oh my gosh, did you see the value of that cherry bomb? Holy crap. Done. 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 Okay. Oh no, I can't lose the sun. Ooh. No, losing the sun is like losing the match at this point. Everything else is kind of falling into place, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Chill out. Chill out. Slow down. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, spadow. That worked. Another starfruit down. Man, this last flag is really giving us a run for it here. I need to get a cherry bomb badly. That's what we need. Oh, come on. Boom! Huge cherry bomb. That just changed the entire swing of things. We're gonna use a squash here. And I want to be utilizing these potato mines while we can. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? These starfruit will shoot backwards. So we do have that. And, oh man, I guess we're just stalling to not lose this at this point. My goodness, what's going on? What a change of pace, really. Well, level 5-9, throwing in some tricks here that we were not quite prepared for. Let's see. Can I blow up all of these at the same time? This would be really big. Okay, we are above 8,000 sun. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh. Okay, jalapeno the lane. Okay, squash. Yes, we're still in this. Holy crap, guys. Look at this. They're just eating our sunflowers now, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Okay. Holy crap, guys. This is nuts. What do we do? What do we do? We can do this. Okay, well, we got a lawnmower going off in the same lane as our gargantuar. That worked out perfectly, actually. Oh my goodness, what do we do? This is crazy. What do we do? Oh my goodness, what do we do here? I don't know. Do we win this? I don't know. This is so crazy, guys. This is so crazy. I mean, I can cherry bomb this, I guess. I want to stack them up and then cherry bomb it. Yeah. There we go. No way. Oh my god. This is so bad. Okay, we need to protect this bottom lane at all costs. Wait, is anything gonna spawn in it? Oh crap. Okay, something did spawn in it. Wait, we're fine? Are you serious? Okay, well, the final wave approaches, but it doesn't really matter because we have enough. We have enough roof cleaners to take them all out. Let's go. We win by default. Final level of roof our level 5 adventure comes to an end. All we have to do is use our roof cleaner things. And yeah, we win. There it is. There it is. And yeah, wow. Okay, I think we win. We win. What? Okay, well, this is probably the strangest win I've ever gotten on level 5-9 Plants vs. Zombies. We are clearing the roof levels. Thank you, Jalapeno. It has been a very explosive adventure on the roof. If you guys have enjoyed so far, thank you for watching. First off, and really, if that was the only thing you got from this, thank you for watching. It has been a lot of fun. This has been Mike Just Joined. Peace out. And yeah.